welcome back to my channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. My name is Kristen and I film lifestyle content. Today I thought I'd take you guys along on a little morning vlog, a little Saturday in my life vlog, because I'm just really excited. I have a fun day kind of planned, but we're kind of rolling with the punches as well. I'm spending the day solo. Normally I spend Saturdays getting coffee with my boyfriend and hanging out with him, but he had to work today, so I thought I would take you guys along on like a little solo trip. We're gonna go downtown. I really want to do some like antiquing slash just like finding pieces that will make my apartment feel like a home. Like, I'm still feeling like my apartment feels like builder grade, if that makes sense. Like, I love the way my bedroom looks, but I definitely feel like there needs to be like some sort of frame here. I want to style my nightstand a little bit differently. Like, I want to get some patterns in there. Maybe, I don't know what I want to do, but I went thrift shopping a couple of weeks ago when I went to Austin with my boyfriend and his sister, and I found some like thrifted vintage plates. There's one right there on the wall, which I'll actually show you guys, but this one just says Tennessee on it, and I was actually born in Tennessee, and it was perfect because it's like this green color with gold. And then I also found like some, it's focused, I also found some other plates. So I found this Louisiana one, which I am obsessed with because I used to live in Louisiana. My family's actually from Louisiana. Favorite color is green. And then the other one that I got was this Colorado one, which the Colorado one I just absolutely love. It has like these scalloped ends, and then it also, I just moved from Colorado, which I loved. So my idea with this, I saw like a picture on Pinterest where they had them kind of like stacked, like kind of like this on the wall. And I think I'm gonna put them in my kitchen. The reason the other one's on the wall in my bedroom was because I was testing it out to see if the command hook would like hold it up. But I think the colors with this green one and the gold, and then the gold here and the little green accents, and then with the other green one, I think it'll just look really good on my wall. But things like those are like what I'm kind of looking for. I've created a list of like just kind of an idea of what I want to look for when I go to the different stores, different vintage shops. One, I want to find some cowgirl boots. I know that's like not with home decor, but I do want to find some cowgirl boots, some that are already broken in. I also want to find a bunch of frames because recently I went to like someone's house and they had so many frames on their house, and I just felt like it was what made it homey. And so I want to see if I can find some different frames that I can put up like throughout my apartment. And I would love if they're like vintage and they're all funky and different. And I have ideas of what I want to put in the frames. I just need to get the frames. So definitely on the look for frames. I also wanted to see if I could find like a runner for my kitchen, because currently there's no runner here, and I just feel like the runner would probably make it homier. And if I could find a rug for this area, don't mind the crackers over there, but I'm not set on having to get it from a thrift store, but because I don't have a vacuum, so I would have to get it cleaned. So I may just go to like Marshall's or TJ Maxx to find one, but I want to get a rug to go here just because I feel like the space would just look homier, cozier. Don't mind that situation. If I had a rug in here, like I know for sure it would look homier. And then I also want to decorate. I want to add some things to this area, my entryway table. It's cute. I also got these like little sconces, candle holders to go up on either side of the mirrors. I just have to put them up. And then I want to potentially find some things to go on the shelves in here. Right now I kind of have like random things going on. Like I have my diploma, which I want to get it framed because the frame on here broke. So it's literally just glass and my diploma up there. So I want to get a new frame for that. And then I just want to decorate these and make it a little homier. So maybe some frames, maybe some like little trinket dishes, something along those lines is what I'm kind of looking for. But I'm really excited to head downtown. I might get a coffee if I can find like a cute place to just go sit. I also need to study a little bit. So I think I might have mentioned this in another video. I am doing the last class of my master's right now, and I have a big exam coming up. And so these next couple of weeks are crunch time because my class ends at the end of February, and then my exam is that first week of March. So yeah, cram time, serious time. So maybe I'll find a cafe, do a little bit studying there, because most of these thrift stores don't open until like 10, 11 o'clock, and it's currently 9:37. So my goal is to get out of my apartment by 10, be headed downtown, and then either I might go get a coffee, might make a coffee here because I have the stuff to make a coffee, and then we'll either go thrifting, or I think we'll probably go thrifting first, just because I'm excited, so excited to get that, to do that, and to go to so many different shops. Also to kind of explore downtown. I don't spend much time down there, but I do love a city scene. I love like just walking around. And I haven't done much exploring in downtown, so I would love to just like walk around. It is a little bit cold today, but it is gonna warm up, so I think it's like the perfect weather, especially considering that the past couple weekends the weather has been like 40, 30 degrees, and this weekend it's like 50s, 60s with a high I think of 70s. So I think with the sun it'll be the perfect like walking day to get out and do some exploring and have like a little day date with myself. So I'm gonna take you guys along, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video. And if you guys do, definitely subscribe, like, comment what you liked, comment what you don't, comment what you didn't like, because I have feelings. However, definitely if you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know down below. But thank you guys so much for clicking on this video, and let's get into it. Head out of the house. I have my water, my phone. I just noticed everything like kind of gives neutral on me, but I have my iced coffee as well. And then the outfit, I don't know if you guys can see, I'm just wearing this green Sherpa coat, I would say, from Forever 21 a long time ago, a black long sleeve underneath. For my pants, I'm wearing these jeans from American Eagle that are like the cuffed ones, and then my shoes are from Steve Madden. They're like the fire, I would say dupes, the fire boots dupes, but they're just like these cool caramel colors. And I feel like it was fitting because considering that I'm going to be trying on boots when I'm at the thrift stores, hopefully if I can find some. I just feel like this outfit's pretty neutral, and it does that. And I should be warm, but I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna take you guys along. I'm very, very excited. Got to the first thrift store. Why is the lighting so bad in here? There we go. Okay, just got to the first store. I haven't gone in yet. It did take me a lot longer to get here than I expected. It took me about 40 minutes. Traffic was pretty heavy, but that's like typical. Oh my goodness, this lighting. What's going on? Okay, but we just got to the first place. It's called Leopard Lounge. It actually looks really, really cute. Like it has, it's painted and it's like really cute. But about to head in. Hopefully I find something that I like. Actually on my way here on this road, there's a couple other like thrift stores. There's like a thrift bin spot, which I'm not looking for clothes, so like I probably won't go in it because I feel like thrift bins are like almost always like exclusively like clothes and accessories. So probably won't head into there, but then there was like a couple other shops on the strip. I also passed a La La Land, which I haven't been there in so long. They have the best matcha. But I don't know if I told you guys on this channel, but I'm allergic to matcha, but I love the way it tastes, but it gives me hives for like days. So, but I do love a good La La Land matcha. I also saw some other like just cute shops on my way in. So maybe I'll just walk around this strip and then I'll go to my next location after. But I'm really, really hoping that I can find some cowgirl boots, because on the Google reviews, there was a picture and they had like cowgirl boots on like a shelf. So I'm hoping that I can find that in here. If not, maybe we can find some cool other funky things in here. But yeah, I'm just like super excited. Like I miss like exploring and doing things downtown, because when I lived in Denver, I used to do it a lot. Like me and my friend out there, we would go to like a workout on Saturday mornings, and then we would go find a new coffee shop, and then we'd walk around, and it was just so much fun. And that's like so much of my personality. Like I love just like discovering new areas and seeing new things, and so I don't know, it just like gives me my spark back. So really excited. But let's go into Leopard Lounge. I went back to my car to drink some coffee, but I just left Leopard's Lounge, and I found another thrift store that I actually am going to try. It's right next door, so I'm going back there now. Just got back in the car. I went to so many. I went to Leopard Lounge, Petty Cash. I forgot the other ones. I think it was called the Placement. I also went to BJ's Antique Shop or something like that. I tried to go to another one, but it was closed. There was like a Ben's place, but the Ben's was like all closed. So I was like, I'm not gonna go in there. There's another place right here on the other side of the parking lot that I'm going to try to go to as well. I'm just not finding anything. I didn't purchase anything so far. The antique store that I went into was so antique. Like, it was so... I feel like there's a particular type of person who can deal with antique shops. Like, genuinely, like, the ones that have all the clutter. And I was, like, looking through it and whatever. But then the lady, like, made a comment. I guess they, like, not got scammed, but like they sold something that should have been sold for more. And she's like joking, but she's like, well, I guess I'll just charge everybody else $5 more. And then she saw that I was in the store because I was like the only one, and she's like, let me know if I can help you anything. And I was just like, don't worry about me. So but I didn't find anything in there. So but it is getting warm, so I'm gonna take off my jacket because it is hot. I'm gonna take a breather right now. Sorry for the bad lighting. But there are a couple of other shops on the street, which is pretty cool, because I've literally just been like popping into different ones that I didn't even know were here. But there's Fallen Angel, which is the one right here, but that one actually doesn't look like, maybe it is vintage, I don't know. Then there's Lo-Fi, which is another like vintage store, but this one again is like all clothing. And then there's another one called RF Lifestyle. I don't think I'd go in that one. Honestly. Wait, there's a couple more like down the street that actually look really cute. I don't know. Part of me is like, am I looking in the wrong place? Because I just do not see... Well, I saw some boots, don't get me wrong. I don't know if I came back on to talk about... Where's the good lighting? I don't know if I came back on to talk about, like, in the first store that I went in, I found some boots that I really liked. However, when I tried them on without jeans, I didn't really like the way that they were going to look on me. So I was like, I'll put them on hold. But ideally, I'm trying to find the good lighting for you guys. Ideally... Let me check back in with you guys. Or you know what? Let me do this. Okay. Okay, that's better. Ideally, I want like higher boots that go closer to my knees that are like a chocolate brown color. And I just didn't see that in there. So I don't want to be rash and like purchase something just because I think like I'm not going to be able to find it again. Like rodeo starts in a little less than a month, and we're not even going like the first day. So like we have time. I have time to find some boots. I just thought it would be cool to have like some worn like vintage boots so that I'm not worried about like them getting dirty and all the things. But I just haven't been able to find them yet. I also really want to find some frames, but I just haven't had any luck with it. A lot of the ones that were in that antique store were like had pictures already in them, and they were priced pretty high, and I'm assuming the artwork in there is like in them were like valued a lot. So yeah, I'm not trying to like buy an expensive frame with a picture that I'm just going to throw away. Like that just doesn't make sense to me, and I don't want to throw away anybody's art. So I was thinking maybe I could go buy a Goodwill, because in the past Goodwills typically have like frames and stuff, but I honestly don't know. I honestly don't even know if I want to go into this vintage store right here, but I'm gonna go because I'm right here and they may have boots. So let's go. I just found a new place. It's called My Flamingo Heart, and from the looks of it, one, it's really cute. I'm gonna show you guys if I could. Let's see. It looks really cute. It has like boots, and like it's termed as a jewelry store, which is kind of confusing, but yeah, they say there's a bunch of boots in here, so I'm gonna try this one. It's only 9 minutes away, which you know in Texas is good, but I'm gonna go ahead and drive to that one. It has like some funky stuff in there, so we'll see. I'll take you guys along, of course, but I'm gonna go ahead and head to that one, and hopefully there's parking. It is a little bit later, a couple hours later. After the last clip I filmed, which I think it was me like back in the car after I had done like some shopping, my boyfriend actually, he works downtown, and he had just gotten off, and so I was like, and it was lunchtime and I hadn't eaten, so I was like, let's go get lunch downtown, because we never get lunch downtown. We always stay like where in the like area that we both live in. And yeah, we ended up we wanted to go to Tacos Go-Go, but when we got there, it was closed, and it worked out because there was like this other like sports bar that was like, had a really cool vibe. It was called Christian's Tailgate, and they had like crawfish and just like American sports food. And we ended up eating there, and we had just like a really good time. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's those moments like when you are in your relationship, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's just like they're just like so precious. But we had lunch together, and then he just left. Well, we came back to my apartment. He took a nap. I watched a video the whole time he was napping, and then he went to bowling with his sister. I decided I wasn't going to go bowling because I've been wanting to like try to go to Marshall's and do these things because I haven't been able to do them recently. And what did we end up doing? Oh my goodness, there's so many people like in this parking lot. So he ended up going bowling. I ended up coming to Marshall's. I got one thing, which was just this fanny pack. So I had the Lululemon one, and then I lost it, and I realized that I thought I left it at the gym in my apartment complex back in Colorado. But by the time like I noticed that it was missing, and then it kind of clicked of where I left it, it was just like, I think almost a month later, and I was like, whatever. So I finally got one of those because I like to go walking in my neighborhood, and typically I'm like carrying my keys, carrying my phone, and I just want to be able to put it like in my pouch and carry it on my body rather than carrying it in my hands. So I got that, and I still need to do my workout tonight. So because I am nursing a hamstring injury that happened on Wednesday night, I've been doing cardio or arms, and today I'm doing just cardio. On the weekends I normally just do cardio, so I'm going to do like 12 through 30, probably watch a YouTube video or an episode while I'm doing it. Hopefully my vlog camera is focusing. I'm going to do that. I also am really craving like a sweet treat right now, and I've been really good. I haven't had refined sugar all day, so I am going to try to stick with it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go home and make a smoothie, and those always pretty much like hit the spot. What I really want is like some ice cream right now, like some vanilla ice cream. Like, that's what I could go for right now. So maybe my boyfriend will be down to get ice cream later. He's kind of watching his sugar too. But But yes, I'm kind of over being in the stores all day. What in the world was that? Oh, a motorcycle. I'm kind of over being in the stores. I did need to go to one more, which was H&M, to see if I could find some dress slacks for work, but I think I am capped out. I actually kind of have a headache, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna go home, make a smoothie, get a workout in, and then maybe call it a night. Yeah, today was fun. I haven't like had like a me day in a while, and I haven't like gone downtown and done exploring like I did today, which was really, really cute and really, really nice. I definitely need to do it more often and just find different places downtown that I want to try. I love like when different like areas have like multiple of like maybe like the same type of store. So like where I went vintage shopping, I thought there was only gonna be one in that area, but there ended up being like multiple on that little strip. So it was really, really nice to just like walk around. But I'm definitely gonna have to find like more options like that. I do want to hit up another antique shop, and there's one like down here like where I stay, so I might try to go there at another point, but right now I'm just capped out, so I'm gonna head home. And yeah, I will pick back up, and once I get home, maybe I'll take you guys to the gym with me. Yeah. Just about ready to head to the gym. I just threw on this long sleeve like athletic shirt from H&M, and then I have these leggings that I got, honestly, I think years ago from AliExpress. And then I have my fanny pack that I just bought from Marshall's. I just have my phone in here for now, but I also put my keys and AirPods in there. I also made a smoothie, and it is hitting. It just has blueberries, strawberries, and banana, and then I did milk, and that's it, and it is great. I'll probably end up taking that to the gym and just drinking it. All I'm doing is 12 through 30. My boyfriend is calling me. Hello? What's up? I got cut off. I don't even remember. All right, I got cut off. I don't even remember what part, where I was talking, whatever. But I'm gonna head to the gym, take you guys along, just doing a little 12 through 30 minus the 12 part because of my hamstring. But yeah, let's go ahead and go, and then we'll come back depending on, I think my boyfriend's gonna come over to watch a movie with me tonight. But I do need to read my Bible, and I need to work on an assignment a little bit. So I have, even though it's like the end of the night, I have a little bit more couple more things that I want to get done today, just to feel good and like I got everything done today, because tomorrow, the Sabbath, I don't like to do homework, or I don't like to work out, or any of like the normal things. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the gym, and then I'll bring you guys back, get ready for bed, but also knock out a couple more things. Hamstring was getting a little irritated like towards the end of my workout, or my treadmill workout. Yeah, so I need to be a little bit more careful with that. Yesterday when I did the same workout, it didn't hurt as much, but it just kind of got a little tweaked tonight. So wrap that up. Now I'm back at my apartment. I just want to rant for a second, or maybe like seek advice for the situation. So I don't know if I've mentioned it on here. It's part of my job, like my actual job, is that I instruct a class for freshmen, and a lot of our assignments are like reflective, the ones that I assign my students. And on a recent assignment that I assigned, which was called email etiquette, because these students, we are seeing like they lack the skill of email etiquette, which is definitely something you learn, but just students emailing like faculty and staff as if they're texting, like not capitalizing their I's, not capitalizing their name. Anyways, and so I taught on email etiquette and how to correctly write an email, how to request like letter of recommendation, you know, all the things, laid the foundation for how to appropriately address a professor, address the staff, all the things. And their assignment was to write down an email that the first one was asking, it was like fake emails to your professor. The first one was asking about an assignment. The second one was asking for a letter of recommendation, and we did that because they're freshmen, so they may need to do this in the near future if they're trying to apply for an internship or a job and whatever. And all of my assignments, I run them through a plagiarism checker to give the papers a similarity score. And a couple of my students, and of course when you run it through it, it gives them a score, and then it can tell you where that text has been submitted before in the database. Like it will literally tell you the student who submitted it to. And I had, so far, I went through a couple of students, but I had 2 who plagiarized. And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know how to approach it because I don't want to have to escalate this. I think like the process is that you have to like report that there's plagiarism. I have to talk to my superiors about it. Of course, if I have to, I will. But it's just like, I want to teach them everything that I do in my classes. Like I want to teach them. I don't want to just tell them you're in trouble for doing this. Like I want to teach them so that going forward they know the appropriate way. Just the same way like I am teaching them email etiquette so that going forward they know how to like message me for an assignment or message me for a quiz or and how to message everyone else, whatever. And I'm so big on educating. I don't want to just be an instructor. I want to be an educator, or I don't want to be a teacher. I want to be an educator. And I'm just like going back and forth in my mind about how to tackle the situation in the correct way. And I found out about it yesterday, like when I started grading papers. And then when I was in the gym, I started thinking about it again. And I just want to know, like, if anybody here, like, how would you guys handle that situation? Would you guys individually call the student up? Would you like make an announcement to the class? Do you give the student another opportunity to resubmit? Do you give the student an opportunity to confess? And then the thing is like I can track down the other student, and the other students are in the classes with other teachers right now. And I'm like, okay, how do I know who copied who? Like, obviously it's showing that my student copied the other one because it was submitted after, but how do I know that? And then it's like, okay, if the other teacher doesn't penalize the student, but I do, I don't know. I just need some advice. I'm definitely going to pray about it and seek wisdom, but I don't know how to move forward with this. This is my first semester that I'm running things through a plagiarism checker, and the other thing is that I don't have an AI checker, but I can tell when students use AI because I had them do like a writing on paper and pencil, and their writing skills are not the same as AI. Also, I have used ChatGPT before, so I know the verbiage that ChatGPT uses. So I know when these students are using it, but I don't have proof that they're using it. So for those papers, I kind of just have to grade on whether or not they did the assignment or not. Because I can't like penalize them on speculation, but I can penalize them for Turnitin because that one shows me literally the student that they copied from. But I don't know. I want to make sure I approach this the correct way. Like I want this to be an educational moment, and I know that even though at the college level by now they should know what plagiarism is, I still want to like educate. And then I may think maybe going forward, I have a 0 tolerance policy where like, if you plagiarize, like, I'm not talking to you separately. If it comes back with plagiarism, I can see whose paper it came from. You're getting an automatic 0. I think that would be fair. But I also have plagiarism policy kind of in my syllabus, but it's so vague. It doesn't say exactly what I will do. It just says it's up to my decision, essentially. So anywho, just if you guys have any tips on that, I would love it. Also, this is my bridesmaid dress that I got a couple days ago. It's this really, really pretty chocolate brown. It's almost like my complexion, but it's really pretty. But I'm going to go ahead and get showered up. I am going to work, I think, on an assignment. and knock that out. I don't think I'll be able to finish the entire thing tonight just because it's a 3-page paper and it might take me a little while to do a 3-page paper. So at least if I get started and just do an outline, maybe my goal will be to do an outline tonight. That'll be good for me. But I'm gonna shower real quick and then I'll come back. Good morning, guys. It is the next morning. I think where I left off the vlog yesterday, I was saying, where was I? I think I was gonna go do some studying, do my homework, and then read my Bible. So I also said that my hamstring was bothering me a lot, and so I ended up sitting on the couch and watching The Vow while I completed my homework. And then that was pretty much it for my night. I did read my Bible, but that was pretty much it for the end of the night. Now I'm picking up the next day. We are going to continue this vlog, continuing shopping. So I'm going to H&M to see if I can find just some black slacks. I have seen like black slacks wore like casual and then them wore, of course, in the professional space. And I just want to get some that I could wear both, like maybe on Sunday mornings to church, but also to work during the week, and then also just casually, maybe with like a tank or, you know. So I think I'm gonna go to H&M right now, and then where else? I have to get groceries for this week, but I will not take you guys along because it is Super Bowl Sunday, and HEB is already hectic as is on a normal Sunday, but today it's probably even more crazier because the Super Bowl is like today at 7. So I'm gonna head out to the store. I want to show you guys my, not really an outfit, but what I'm wearing. Just this sweater. I think it's a Jessica Simpson one. These shorts, they're striped and they're like these mint green color. They're from Shein from a long time ago. And then my shoes, I'm just wearing some Toms because it's actually nice weather outside. So yeah, I also want to take down all of my Christmas stuff, even though I like it and there's not much of it. The reason why I haven't taken it down is because I feel like my apartment will look so empty. Like this situation, I feel like without the tree and without this garland, it's just gonna look very empty. What I do want to do is get a big lamp to go here, and then I want to get a picture frame that can maybe sit against the mirror. That'll go like maybe right here, and then of course take that down. I don't know if I need decoration here, but I do want to decorate these shelves so that once this is taken down, it still looks cute in here. So, and I need to change this Merry Christmas sign that I made. I need to change that out, and then I need to take that wreath off, which I think I'm going to get. Hold on, let me pause my music. Alexa, please stop playing. All right. I want to get this frame originally came with like a white border in it, so I'm going to put that in, and then I want to get a print that I can keep up year round because changing it every season is just going to be too much work. So I'm going to take that down eventually. I don't think I'll do it today because I don't know what print I want to put in here. I also want to find another large picture frame to go here, and then on these two walls on either side, I think I want to do a picture frame. This lamp is temporary right now. I don't think I'm going to keep this one here, but eventually you'll be able to see the pictures on either side. But either way, I just want to start off the next day, take you guys along, and just update you guys on what happened since the last time I vlogged. Kind of been all over the place, but I went to H&M and I went to a couple other stores in the mall, and I found some pants, and none of them fit like well. If they like fit like lengthwise, they didn't fit in the waist, all the things. So I did find a style that I did like, and they had it in a small, but the small was a little bit loose, so I'm gonna order it in an extra small, and hopefully that works. But it kind of made me realize how much I love online shopping, because going into a store, like driving to multiple stores and then just not finding anything feels like such a waste of time, but scrolling on a website and maybe not finding anything doesn't feel as much of a waste of time, if that makes sense. So this weekend was an unsuccessful shopping trip, but yeah, I think I'm going to end off the vlog here because I'm going over to my boyfriend's house to watch the Super Bowl. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully I can do another thrift with me video and I actually find like good things. But I definitely want to make my house a home, and I want to thrift pieces that like make me really, really excited and tell a story. And so I plan to take you guys along on more vlogs like this, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next